Long day. Long week. Close this door. What's up? What's up? Woo. Can you guys hear me? We got a good signal? What's going on? What's going on? It is Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. Sit back so y'all can. What's up, Kristen? How's everything? What's going on? Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to our new studio. Welcome to Radio Music. Welcome to Radio Music. Thank you so much. How's everybody feeling out there? What's up, man? Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, brother. Thanks. You guys motivate me as well. I love getting on here talking to y'all every day, man, when I can. Not every day, but when I can. Cool. Awesome, Jose. What's going on, Jose? What's up, Guwab Dolo? Man, I'm happy that I motivate you guys. I want to let you know you guys motivate me as well to wake up every day and create and just do something awesome, man, and just work. It's just a blessing to be able to work and just create all the time. You know, got to be able to see y'all. I need a 4K camera. How's the acoustics of the room work with the glass? Actually, it's working perfectly fine. This week we have some magnetized acoustic panels that's coming in on the other side with the what is it called? The studio bricks. We ordered the studio bricks, a 4x3 foot that's coming in. That's going to be on the other side of the glass. And we have magnified panels that's going to be magnets on both sides, and they're going to connect on there. I'm not getting any standing waves. As you guys can see, this whole entire wall over here, it was actually motivated by the studio that I saw. They had a small SSL in the room, AWS 900, not the 940, I think, not the 940 series. But it was just one glass, and then on this side was like a marble wall, and they had all this great outboard gear. But there's, as you guys can hear, there's no standing waves, no echoes. I'm capturing my second reflection on this wall. Once it hit that, it hits right here in the corner, which I have a prime acoustic on the standard panel. I think it's the 4-footer over here in this corner that's mounted to the glass, and you hear this right here. And then I have these first wave coming out of this speaker. The first reflection is hitting right here. So, and the back is set up real nice. And plus I have 3 clouds up here that are really doing the job. The room sounds amazing. We have an acoustic carpet in here. And we also have the option of putting an acoustic curtain if it gets too bad. But I just mixed my first beat in here, and it sounds fantastic. And we listen to it in multiple environments. So yeah, if that answers your question, it actually sounds really good in here. It's about a 3 foot. 3 feet. That's what it sounds like to me. It seems like if you're standing across the room, it sounds like you're about 3 feet away pretty much. So that's how I basically treat the room. And other people are gonna be like, you don't treat the room because the acoustics or whatever in the wall, it's acoustic treated. So in my world. So yeah. What's up? What's up? You from old school? What's up, man? What's going on, Glenn? What's up, Thod G Beatz or Thod Beatz? What's up, brother? Hello, what's up, music of Antos or Antos? I hope I pronounced that correct. What's your favorite thing in the studio equipment wise? Honestly, right now, it's the S3s. It's a tie. The S3s and Apollo X AP. Great investment. I'm happy we did that. It just sounds great. And the startup off bat with the new Apollo, if you guys have the original Apollo Firewire or the Thunderbolt 2 Firewire, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the new Apollo, as soon as your OS kicks in, it loads up. It's like instant. It sounds clean. I don't hear a big difference in my Apollo 8 and my Apollo X8P, but it's faster. Let me just say that it's faster, and the processing, it seems to be delegating it on the hexacards a little better. It seemed to be doing that great. So I'm looking forward to making and finishing these records. I just started on the first record. I don't even consider it mumble rap. I don't ever call it mumble rap because it's almost talking down to that industry. It's like, for example, if hip hop would have came out and then you had all these great jazz musicians and these great singers saying, have you heard the new talk singing yet? It's like it kind of like takes away the value of the art, because it will develop. Just give somebody do something different for the first time. Just give them a chance to evolve to something better or something different. Just give it time. Just give it time. I don't ever refer to mumble rap because I hear a lot of East Coast rappers that kind of talk down to it. And it's new. It's kids making a way. It's kids surviving in the digital age and finding a way to put music out in the way they want to, and they're successful at it, and they have an audience and a crowd for it. So I'm not being diplomatic. It's just that I don't shoot anybody. What's up, Ananka? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Oh, that's Ananka. Hey, Ananka. What's up? But yeah, welcome to our new studio here in Los Angeles, and we are cutting down. We did our first TV show. Original series with Daystorm, King Batch, Alpha Cat, Wes Good, the director. We had a party last week and it was amazing. I don't know if I told you guys, Michael Blackston was hosting it. It was really cool. And I didn't get a chance to see my boy. He was a DJ, core DJ. I can't remember his name, but I met him about maybe 10 years ago when I was first starting out in radio. So yeah, man, what's up, Vincent? What's up? I listened to your EP. I really like it. Thank you, Music of Antos. Thank you, brother. What's up, Archie? Can't stay. Oh, no problem, brother. As long as you showed up, but I'm happy for your newness. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Thank you. It's great here. It's great here. I know you got to get out of here, man. I'm glad you came to check in. Sup, Vincent? I already spoke. What's up, Smooth? How's it going? I'm great. Good to see you. Great to see you, too. How's everything over in Kansas right now? I haven't been that way in a couple of years. I haven't been to St. Louis in like 10 years, but I've been to Kansas to do a radio show. I had to get in and out of there. I hate I couldn't see you. Take that Apollo back and grab the Apollo 16. The converters are much better. I have the Apollo 8 link with the Apollo X16. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not taking this back, man. See, once I'm fixed on it, and I like the way the inputs, it works for my signal flow. The way the inputs are with the subs, the multiple connectors, it just worked for I already invested in snakes, the Mogami snakes that's behind here. So I'm fine, man. And the converters, I have to do some research on that. I don't think the converters are different. I think the only difference is the inputs and the way it's connected, but I'll check on that, man. I'll check that out and see if there's a difference with the converters. But thanks, Rodney. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Can you speak on VST's DBF's levels for mixing and mixing with headphones versus monitors for translation? I'm not quite following you on the DBF. I don't know if you mean dBs as far as leveling, and can you speak on VSTs? I say if you're speaking about decibels, dBs and decibels, what I would do is I would keep everything at 0 and not start messing with mastering until you understand proper leveling, limiting, and compression. Just do a little research on that and then go from there, but always get it to 0, which is a great place to have it. And then as far as mixing on headphones, I'm actually just getting into it. Like I said, 90% of my friends in the industry, professional colleagues in the industry, they mix on headphones. And with that being said, they mix on high fidelity headphones, which is why y'all know I always grab, it's like show and tell. This is why I invested in the HD 600s, because a lot of mix engineers and film composers use them. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, the way the headphones sound, it sounds like a room. So I wouldn't necessarily dedicate like my entire mixing process to headphones, but I would toggle between them and treat them as their monitors, if that makes sense. So if that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. I'm pretty good. Next time you come, let's link for sure, Nanka. I miss you guys. I really do. And tell Selena I said hello. I haven't talked to her in years. Yeah, years. Yeah, tell her I said hello. And I'm out here in LA grinding, just living. Yeah, see, I like when my people, my family come on here. It's awesome. I love that. Awesome. Okay, and I can see you later. Is $10,000 budget studio really good? That's actually a really great budget. A $10,000 budget. That was that wasn't my first budget, but it was my professional investing budget. I did around 10,000. I got some stuff from GC, and then I got some stuff from B&H, and that was pretty much the first studio that you guys seen. The original investment in that was like 10 grand. That's the original investment, but I added a few things to it as the years moved on. But that's an actually great investment. Hey Archie, do you think the SSL mixer is in reason is legit? And do you think the sound as good as the VST? SSL mixer, I haven't used the SSL mixer. I have the SSL native plugins, and I think it's fantastic. I don't use anything else. If you guys saw, well, I took it down. I actually have the bus compressor on my master fader right now. For this, I'm mixing this beat for this TV show. I heard keep it at 20 to 18 decibels. Whoa. Where you get that from? Negative 20 plus 20. You getting some awesome distortion action going. Congrats, bro. The new creative space looks dope. Thank you, Musictron. Smooth AC. I'm not following you on that 20. That's a lot. Bye-bye. Love you too. Aw. Thanks as well. No problem. I'm finding headphone mixing solely ain't what's up about Rockwood Trap my space and go for it. Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. Negative. If you want it presentable to, you want to play back, and you want it presentable to the person that's listening to it, if you're sending it to somebody, have it at 0. And that's because it sounds loud enough for them to hear it. But negative 20 is really, 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 negative 18, negative 20 is really, really low. They probably won't feel it because most people are pretty much trained to hear things loud, if that makes sense. I wouldn't try to steer you guys wrong. It's the best of I'm giving you guys the best of my knowledge. But yeah, when it comes to sending a record to somebody, just make sure it's at 0. You don't have to make sure it's absolutely loud and completely mastered, but make sure it's loud enough, because people don't think about, oh, this needs to be at certain decibels. They think about loud. They know one word when you're presenting a record to an artist, and I'm not trying to talk about anybody's intelligence, but artists like to hear things loud so they can feel it, or hear things loud enough so they can feel it and write to it, if that makes sense. I'm asking because the reason the virtual mixer, virtual SSL, if it's made by SSL, it's probably pretty good, especially they have the licensing to actually develop the circuitry and emulate it as a virtual plugin. That's awesome, because SSL does a great job with their versatile, or the virtual recreation of the SSL circuitry. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? Because normally when you own like UAD, Universal Audio, they own the Teletronics, the LA2A, the 1073, not to say that's the need, but the 1176 and things like that. They know the circuitry. They have rights to replicate that and replicate the emulation of the circuitry, and it can sound exactly like that, including the arrangement of the knobs and meters and different things like that. So you want somebody that actually made the hardware. If they made the hardware and then they actually make the software, it's pretty close. It's created at home. It's like somebody giving you a recipe, you cook the recipe somebody gave you, versus somebody that created the recipe makes it right there in front of you, if that makes sense. You trust the person with the recipe. Am I being too wordy, guys? Am I still here? You guys there? Did we come back? Are we back? We back? The internet is really good. It's like 400 megabits per second here in the studio, in the office. So I don't know if I had a dropout. Did I have a dropout? Back. Awesome. I'm saying have my tracks at negative 18 so I can have headroom at 0. Yes, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Always have the best headroom before you start the mixing. The best headroom as possible. Signal to noise ratio is very important. We back. Yes, sir. Hey, could I get a copy of your blueprint of your room? For sure, for sure. When I started doing the specs and the measurements, it was all freehanded. It was like, okay, place the speaker here, put this here, take a mirror, aim this way. The size of the room is a very unique room. This is a very unique room. It's about 16 feet this way and about 14 this way. And as you guys can hear the sound, you don't hear any echoes. The acoustic carpet, the clouds, the Farm Acoustic London 16 plus the London A with bass traps in the corner. It's just a unique room. It sounds unique. It feels great. It's really vibey in here. But when I redo it and I draw everything out and measure things back, I will definitely get that out to you guys. It's just a very unique room. You won't really find it in a typical shape room because we pretty much built it. Like, it's in a big space and we put the glass wall here. So I do my best, brother. I was wondering because Reason 10 SSL mixer and didn't know to invest in the VST. See if SSL make it. I'm thinking never hurts. Just try it. Yes. What's up, Max Scope? What's up, brother? I just saw you came in there. WR this. Nice, nice. What's up, P. Stevens? What's up, brother? Yes. What I was asking is tip for headroom to get a great mix. Oh, all right. Me, I'm about, honestly, I wouldn't mind having -12 starting to mix out and then go from there. I love the headroom, but I'm just odd like that. I like the best signal to noise ratio as possible, and I like cranking it slightly, and then once I get it to 0, mix it to 0 and get everything just nice and tight, and then I starting the mastering process, but that's a whole nother battle. But as far as post mixing, I just get it to 0, then I go from there. 0 to -3. 0 to -3. I'm not gonna complain. Everybody has this blueprint and these, like, how can I say this? These rules, and I tend to break them, and that's what I am. I push things to the limit. That's what makes great engineering, man. It's pushing it to the limit and see can you make it happen. And then if it goes wrong, fix it. Engineers do more fixing than actually engineering. So if that makes sense. Trying to get the hold on. Which audio interface is good to go with the U87? I wouldn't put anything Apollo, Ensemble, any type of Apple G product is great. Universal Audio is perfect. I just love Universal Audio. Universal Audio has been the perfect match paired for me at this point. Hold on, I just got to take. When it tells us are there business. Okay, cool, awesome. That's cool. I'm still in. Am I still in? Just got a text message because I'm doing this on the iPhone. I love it. I love the iPhone. It's just so. Okay, which audio interface got that? Yes. -12. Vincent McDonald. -12. Cool. Thanks. Trying to get the 2 bus right. Thanks. I think I followed you right. You're welcome. Studio looks superb. Thank you. Thank you so much. What headphones are better, the HD 650s or the HD 600s? I've never had the 650s, but I've heard that engineers still prefer the 600s over the 650s. I've heard. The 650s are fantastic. The money is, a lot of engineers I hear say it's not really worth it. I haven't tried them, so I never really messed with it yet. But if I have the urge to try them out one day, I definitely let you know. Definitely will let you know for sure. Hey, good to be back. What inspired you to be who you are, and when did it happen? Since I was a child, I just always wanted to be somebody that made a lot of cool noise and just entertain people with the noises I made, whether it was with an instrument or recording or just doing anything, impersonations, anything. I'm just a sound guy. I'm really a sound guy. I just like to entertain people. So, are you in LA for good? Yes, for sure. I'm in LA here forever. I used the Norman T LM67 with the Focusrite 2i2. Great results. Works for you? Hey, wonderful, wonderful. You guys see that? He has a $200, roughly $150, $200 audio interface with an expensive microphone, and it still works. You can have a cheap microphone with an audio interface, a decent audio interface, and it still works. You have to use what you have and make the best out of it. Like I said, I've had records when I first started out on radio with a $100 microphone, a AT2020, a ST50. I still have my ST55, and an Mbox 2. I recorded these records and they were on radio. You don't really need all that expensive gear. The thing is, you have to use what you have. And me personally, and then like some of you guys are gonna say you got all this expensive stuff in the background in your studio. I invested in these things is because I just like fidelity. I like fidelity. It makes everything faster. It makes me enjoy making the music, the process of it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't make great music without having expensive gear. That's a tale. That's a tall tale. It's a lie, you know? So just make sure you take what you have and make the best out of it, you know? Some of the greatest music ever created was on the cheapest and most inexpensive things. Not to say don't invest, because please invest. If you have the money, please invest in your career. Please invest in the tools that you need. So, yeah. If, a carpenter and invest in a better hammer or a better drill to make his job easier and faster, so he won't have to constantly go keep buying one, you know? So it's just buy a nice car so you won't have to keep getting it fixed, or buy a car that can be repaired, a good quality car that can be repaired and the parts are easy to go find. So hope that makes sense. Have you tried iLoud micro monitors? Not yet. Let me know if you do though. Is 8 gigs of RAM enough to run Contact and Logic? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. One of my computers is 8 gigs, and it's perfectly fine with Logic. What cam are you using for this live? It's the iPhone, the latest one, iPhone XS Max. It looks good. Does it look good? I was going to start hooking up a Canon to this, man, to the live streams. Okay, I got to catch up, guys. Sorry. How does your low end sound in the room? Absolutely fantastic. This the S3Hs, the A.W S3Hs, the low end, although it's same woofer size as the A7Xs, completely different sound. The great low end that I need. I don't have a sub as of yet because I don't need it, because I'm pretty good at spectral analyzing when I need bass or not, and I do pretty great with the mixing process of it, because I can just look at it or I can hear it, the way the woofer reacts. That's why I'm still getting to know the A.W S3Hs, and they are giving me they're treating me right now. Okay, your inspiration for real. Just upgraded my studio 10 times because of you, dog. Real talk. Yes, upgrade. Upgrade for sure. Upgrade. I'm happy to hear that, brother. I'm happy to hear that. How do the A.W you have now compare to the A7S series you're using? I'm going to be honest, brother. I'm going to be honest. And I have to say this. The A.W S3Hs, there is no comparison to the, although the A7Xs are, please don't be discouraged by this. I'm just telling you guys the honest God truth. The A.W A7Xs compared to these monitors, there's a 2000, because these are like 37 a piece, and the A.W.s are like $7.99. It makes them sound like a $20 monitor. I hate to say that, and I because just compare it side by side. Like without the S3Hs, my A.W A7Xs made my T7Vs sound like toys. But now they did the same thing to the A.W A7Xs, but by themselves, just don't listen to these monitors next to these monitors, because you will be disappointed. And it's not like a NS10 comparison to a Focal or a Barefoot. It's like, I am not kidding, and I will not lie to you guys. You guys know I am honest. I don't talk about things that I don't use or I haven't used, and I'm not gonna steer you guys the wrong way. I'm not gonna vouch for a large corporation just because they pay me to do something. I'm not gonna ever do that. I'm gonna give them on. That's why I say when people hit me up, I'm not gonna talk about this product. And trust me, I have plenty of products and people that want to pay me to talk about certain products on my channel, but I don't, because I just don't think that the product is great. So I don't really use it or try to sell it to you guys. So you have, I learned that at Guitar Center. And that's another thing. I worked at Guitar Center for a while when I first started out. And a lot of you guys know that that's on my channel, is that sometimes your Guitar Center is a great place, but sometimes you kind of can tell that people are steered more towards selling a certain thing. And Guitar Center is phenomenal. I love Guitar Center. Guitar Center is awesome. They helped me out alone at Guitar Center. They helped me put in my order for my C24. They didn't have it, but he steered me in the right direction. But all of everything else, Guitar Center Las Vegas helped me out with the products that we just purchased 2 weeks ago for the studio. But I would never steer you guys wrong. And there's just that big of a difference. And I went on a little tangent there, but it's hard to explain, and I just don't want to upset anybody or give anybody the wrong impression. So In-N-Out, Fat Burger, Cars Jr. Definitely not In-N-Out. I'm sorry, y'all gonna hate me. My girlfriend always gets on me, but my business partner Eric and friend from New York that's on the studio together, he hates In-N-Out because he came from New York and he hates it. And I'm like, I don't really hate it, I just deal with it. So yeah, I got the MPC-X and those mic pre's is awesome. Yes. Would you recommend getting a sub if I have 10 to 15 dB dip, about 70 hertz? Yeah, but I also recommend, just because you don't have the monitoring there, I also recommend that you learn to spectral analyze certain things, or you learn to sonically analyze your room, learn your speakers, and know what they do when it's hidden below 70 or it's hidden below 60. Just look at them, listen to them, and then you will see that you won't need a sub unless you just really want to hear it. But that's the type of guy I am. I learn the speakers, I spectrally analyze the room, and I sonically analyze my speakers and how they respond, and I utilize all that when I'm doing my mixing, if that makes sense. A lot of rock pop engineers talking about the iLouds, but few people, mainly with R&B hip hop, looking for monitors used in an apartment. Okay, I haven't heard them, man, but when I do, I definitely test them out. Thanks for the honest truth, bro. Makes sense. It would be that big of a difference between the two, especially the price difference. Yeah, there is a really big price difference. Don't let anybody tell you that these like the large like format kind of monitors, the loudspeakers, close to mains. Still don't consider these mains because the body is like, some people do, but that's a big difference. The fidelity, everything is a difference. The ribbon, the SR tweet versus the XR tweeter, ribbon tweeter, that's a big difference. Do you make beats with sub on or off? I don't use a sub at all. AMS is the way. If you like AMS, that's cool. If you like AMS, that's fine. You know, we're entitled to our own opinion. There's levels to monitors, and the more money, the more watch tell the story. For sure, for sure. Will you be making videos on how to grow your channel on social media platforms for your music? I may get into that. I'm going to do some things, but I noticed there are a lot of producers on YouTube that talk about growing numbers and things like that, but that's not really my focus. My focus is to pretty much help you all. And if the subject comes up, I'll definitely do it. I'm not saying that I won't do it, but it's not the most important thing for this channel is to help you guys. And I will get information if you guys ask, like, how did you grow your channel? I just turned on the computer. I did an SEO. Learn SEO, tagging properly, thumbnails, and of course titling and subjects. And if you helping, this is the key. If you're helping people, like I know a lot of producers grow overnight and have 100,000 subscribers just like that. But if you're helping people and you're doing it in the right way and you're nice, people will always come back and watch just like you guys. And I really do appreciate that. So, and put the quality, best foot forward for quality for sure. Oh, everything's looking great in there, brother. Congrats, Dig. I purchased the Molda Media, the Molda Complete bundle. It's amazing stuff. Ever dabbled? No. The Melda? No, never. What do you use when you spectral analyze? When I spectral analyze, I'm great at this, guys, but there is this, the SSL EQ, push it through there and it'll show you everything you need to know. The SSL, oh man, it's the parametric one. Can't really call the name of it right now, but it's the parametric one, man. It gives you all the information you need, brother. I'm not selling SSL, but I'm just saying. Any music theory tips? I'm always looking to improve. Practice. How to get to Carnegie Hall? Practice. That's music theory. Practice and learn. Learn music. Listen to music all the time. emulate it. Get some sheet music if you want to really dive into music theory. Get that sheet music. Take music fundamentals, music theory 101. That's if you really want to dive deep into it, and then just go from there. And improv too. Improv is always great. Music theory, just the basic fundamentals of it is great, but improving what you've learned and taking it and just making it into your own, oh my God, it's just wonderful. I get it, thanks. No problem. What up, Archie? What do you think about the UAD Firewire? I think it's absolutely phenomenal. A lot of guys still use it. A lot of guys still use it working in film. Matter of fact, have you guys ever heard of Junkie XL that did Mad Max and a few more movies? He's a film composer. He has multiple Firewires. So UAD Firewire. So, and he's making millions of dollars. We have time to check any mixes in the near future if I email you. For sure. I'm just, like I said, the studio is just getting complete. And then once we get that, you know, I'm behind a week on the new TV series on Zeus Network with Daystorm. It's called Bad Escorts. I'm a week behind in that, but I'm catching up right now. That's why you guys see the beat in the background, because I'm mixing, getting stuff ready to be queued up for the actual series. So, yeah, but I will have time. You gotta do a video, best studio monitors under 1,000. I will. I actually have one in the back slot now that I've recorded already. So, PreSonus Spectral monitors, what do you think? I haven't heard them yet, but I've heard great things about them. Thanks, no problem. Lit Studio, bro. Thank you, man. Welcome to my studio. I love this place, man. This is a very unique room, and we built this like bare hands, man. Yes, a lot of genetics, a lot of Archie Beatz genetics, and Eric Boyce and Natasha sometimes. she's doing her thing. Yeah, so my G, what you prefer? Focusrite, ISO 430 Mac Pre, or the Alpha Telefunken CU? I prefer the best one out of that, honestly, is the SSL Alpha preamp with the Telefunken. That's the best. That's what I prefer, the Telefunken. I love Norman, but the 103, we're going to have to talk about an 87. I love my 103. Yeah, that's the perfect setup for me. Great channel, great studio, great info, and always fan 100. No problem, brother. I really appreciate you always coming through smooth as ice. You always here, brother, and I really do appreciate that. I know all of you guys that come through every time, and I never forget how you guys have just helped my channel grow and always showing up and just being just freaking awesome. So, what do you prefer, the Motif ES8? I'm still trying to get the montage. As you can see, I have the I have my XF, and I still got like cables and stuff because we're still cleaning up. But I have the montage is dope, and then my XF. But I'm still trying to get the hang of the montage. It's cool. I'm still trying to get the hang. Oh yeah, guys, I got an Avalon, by the way. We went ahead and just got the Avalon about a couple days ago. You know what? Let me take you guys closer. We might as well. It's not an official studio tour, but I want you guys to be closer. So this is what the system is looking like now. We have over here, I got a PL series of the Furman, and we have the, turn that down because that's exclusive, the MX80 that you guys see in my studio all the time. And then the Apollo, the X8P, along with my Apollo 8, and then the 710D, 4710D, C24, of course. And over here, I haven't put a queued in my TC Helicon yet, or this right here, my Avalon. I know I'm talking really like, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, but I'm trying this Sterling audio headphone amp, of course, and the Atom S3s and the Atom A7Xs, and that's pretty much the lab right now. And the clouds, of course, over here. And to the back, I have this right here. And of course, you guys know we got a camera up in here. You ain't coming in here you're not coming here, but this is not a studio tour, but I just want you guys to see. And I need a shave too, so you guys see that. We still got a classic. Here's my dad's. My dad passed in 2010, and this was one of the things, and his handwriting's still on here, so it's cool. You guys get to see up close and personal. Yeah, man. We're about, I don't even want to tell you guys the budget for the new spot. That's just how bad it is. I don't want to tell y'all. I definitely don't want to tell y'all, so. Yeah, I'm not telling y'all the budget for it. I'm not telling you. Yeah, the desk is the Argosy, or Argosy, whatever you want to call it. It's the Argosy, that 90 series that's built for the C24. And the C24 is brand new, but it's like ridiculously set low in pricing right now because I think that they're gearing up. It's not going to be supported anymore in 2022. So they're gearing up for that. Yes, I have a booth coming in 2 weeks. We put in an order about a couple days ago. It has to be shipped from across seas. So it's the what's it called? The studio bricks. The studio bricks. It's the 4 feet by 3 feet. We don't need anything big, and we're going to sit it right outside the glass. We have a cable running contraption that's already about to be poured through. So yeah, it's the studio bricks that's coming in. And as you guys can see, I was working for a reason. What's the best auto-tune software? To me, I still use the last one before it went to the Pro, the black interface. But I use EFX like all the time. Just a quick reference. This is cool. Just did mine about a month ago, and the creativity went up 50%. For sure. For sure. No problem, LV. Thanks, brother. What's good, Archie? I'm new to your channel. Loving the content. Thank you. Thank you, Cash Handy. I really appreciate you for being here. Please hang out. We're going to be giving out valuable information every week. This is where you come to get the valuable information. I'm not the best, but I definitely tell you guys what I know. How was the session with Dave Storm? Dave Storm is always awesome. I worked with him back in 2013 on his King Kong project. If you guys listen to a song called You're a Star, I produced it, I'm singing it, and I mixed and mastered it as well. Yep, all those guys are so fun. Dave Storm's a great guy, very talented, just a good guy. No problem. Do you think audio engineer production was better old school, 90s, or present? I think that it's evolved. Let me just say that. I think it's evolved. I like the guys in Nashville are like my favorite engineers, like country music engineers. The reason why they just really take it as an art. They really just look at a session and just say, hey, how can I make this session Mona Lisa? How can I make it sound the best it possibly can? So I just think that it's different now. I think that a lot of artists don't require the scientific and technical technique of engineering. So it kind of make the industry seem a bit weird now. But I think that it's just different and evolved. But it's a lot of us guys that still like want to splice tape and run cable. Like I bought a $200-some snake and we cut it up. I took a razor and I cut it behind the console and ran my monitors with it. And it's a Mogami DB25. And I had the best time in the world doing it. It was everything. I really enjoyed it. So once those people, we have to keep those guys like that alive, you know, that love splice tape and cut cables and build cables and then record the artist. So what's up, Leonard? Thank you, Ward. Thank you, Warthos. I think that's how you say it. About 7,000. It was about 7 grand. About 7,000. Congratulations. What's the difference between Auto-Tune, Evo, and the interface? The interface is small. Auto-Tune EFX is like, it's like really quick and fast to get to, but the Evo is a bigger interface. You can do multiple things with it. It has more options, if that makes sense. Nashville engineers, thanks. Yeah, Nashville engineers, that's the truth. That's the truth. And you guys know I do R&B, trap, hip hop, different things like that, and TV film scoring. So I should be nowhere near Nashville, but Nashville, you can't beat those guys over there. They just really respect the art of engineering. Great engineers. I love them. Maybe just listen to a country record that was recorded in Nashville and listen to that snare and listen to the balance of the vocals. Just listen to it. if you really like music and you really like art and that sound, just sit down and just listen to it. Even if you don't like the sound, you'll respect that, okay, they put some really hard work into this. Or they did so well at miking the drums that it didn't require much. It's just a natural sound. Guitar tones, just natural guitar tones coming from the amp, and the miking of the cabinet and the room and the body and the strumming. Like, it's just, can you guys tell I love this stuff? It's worthless just being trendy with no vowels. Nice. Nice. Well, yeah, guys, I'm going to get back to mixing this beat. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Hope you guys enjoy the studio. Don't forget, in a couple of weeks, the Focusrite Scala is absolutely phenomenal. You guys know how I do. I have ADHD, so I can just quickly answer a question while I'm leading out. Keep working. No problem. No problem, man. So I'm going to go ahead. What's up, Gerard? What's happening, bro? What's happening? So I'm going to hurry up and get out of here and get back to mixing this beat for the show. The director and the producers are really kind of like right now going at it. So it must be time to actually put this up on the Zeus Network. But don't forget to jump on the Zeus Network and check out Bad Escorts and everything else. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Archie Beatz and Twitter at Archie Beatz. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Stand by for that studio tour that'll be coming in the next few weeks. You guys are just amazing. This is your boy Archie Beatz, and I'm signing off.